Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Stoneblock 2 with LD7, and today we're going to be taking a look at our new mob farm as well as our drawer storage. So last time we were taking a look at these auto sieves. With them doing compressed blocks and having 3 different types, you just generate so many items, especially if you leave this running all the time, which is my plan. So you want to have a really good storage system to store all the drops. So that is what I built over in this room here. So this is a drawer controller down at the bottom. These are pretty inexpensive. We just pull these up. So a drawer controller takes 2 redstone comparators, a drawer, 5 smooth stone, and a diamond. So not too bad. You put that block down there, and I have all of our sieves feeding directly into this guy. So that handles all of the inputs or all the outputs from these sieves and stores it in a way that makes it easy to see what we've got and what we don't. In addition, drawers hold a lot of items, so it becomes quite valuable when you're gonna automate your sieves to have a drawer system kind of like we've got, just because if you don't, you're gonna fill so many chests so fast that it's kind of ridiculous. So you just input into a drawer controller, and then any drawers that are connected to the controller directly or indirectly, meaning this drawer isn't technically touching the controller. However, if we feed flint into this controller, it'll still go in this drawer because it's touching a drawer that's touching the controller. So all of these are connected. We've got 9 compacting drawers, and that is to handle all the various ore pieces that we will pick up. So we've got one for osmium, tin, iron, gold, lead, aluminum, silver, copper, and nickel. And those are all of the ores that you get as pieces that you would want to compress into the chunks anyway, so having a compacting drawer just does that automatically. So if I want to get iron, I can just take out a stack of iron. We almost have 1,400 pieces of iron. That's insane. In addition, if you're going to use this kind of setup for your auto sieves, on top of the 9 compacting drawers, you also need 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 drawers. So I've got 31 regular drawers on top of the 9 compacting drawers, and that allows me to store all the other miscellaneous drops, like diamonds, or lapis, or gas tiers. Only really matters if you're doing soul sand, but I have it up there anyway. Ancient spores come from sand. All the Thaumcraft crystals, glowstone, all this stuff you don't really want to compress, but you're still going to generate quite a bit of it, so you want to have a place that can hold a lot of it. So I went ahead and just filled that out. So if you're looking for a guide on how to build a drawer system, get 1 drawer controller, 9 compacting drawers, and 31 regular drawers with single slots. Connect them all, and they don't have to be on a wall like this. You could do it however you want. I just put it on the wall. As long as all these drawers are either directly or indirectly touching this drawer controller, you can input all of your sieve stuff directly into that drawer controller, and it will store it automatically without running out of space. I also went ahead and locked all of these. That way, if I happen to pull out all the items, if I pull out all my diamonds, this drawer doesn't turn off the diamonds. You want to do that because if you ever do pull out all the items and you don't have them locked, you may run into a problem where one of your other drawers is full, but you've got some of the items, so it spits it into your diamond drawer, and then it'll break your sieve system once you fill up on diamonds. So that is kind of how I set this guy up. This set of drawers, I did 4x4s with a controller, and this is 19 drawers. So 19 times 4 is 76 items. So I can store 76 different items within this guy. And I plan on using this once we automate our mob farm a little bit more, which, now that we're talking about the mob farm, let's take a look. So I have changed the design on this. So I went with kind of your basic slab mob farm like you do. So basically, these are slabs down here. So you put 2 regular blocks on the floor, and then you build up. I just go up 3 full blocks, so 3 blocks from the base of this one, so 1, 2, and 3. You have the top 2 as full blocks, and you do the bottom block as a slab on the top. If you run that all the way around and then cap the top with slabs, or regular blocks, doesn't really matter on the top, it will make this room completely dark so things can spawn. Then, you know, you can walk around here with a sword and just kind of whack the legs of your enemies if you don't have access to a mob masher or something else to automatically kill them. Since we already built the mob masher and these mob fans, I went ahead and used those, so I've got 2 mob fans on either side. That way it covers the 2 tiles here. And then I've got a 5th one right here across from the mob masher to blow the mobs in from this outer line into the masher in case they spawn there. Now the other thing to note with this farm is I've got a little bit of witch water here, blocked in by signs, and that is because if a skeleton or a creeper blows through witch water before being killed, a skeleton will turn into a wither skeleton, creeper will turn into a charge creeper, and I think the zombies might get an effect too. I'm not sure on that, I haven't seen one yet, but you want this because you want to be able to get access to wither skeletons. I only did it on one side because I still want to get some of the drops from the regular skeletons at this point, so I didn't want to, you know, put it on the other side and have all the mobs turn into the Witchwater variant. So what I am doing at this point is I am waiting until we get a wither skeleton that gets killed and drops a drop of evil. Once we get a drop of evil, we're going to move this into a better room and change how we automate it, because a drop of evil will convert dirt blocks into cursed earth, and cursed earth allows mobs to spawn regardless of light levels, regardless of player distance, entity, like it removes all the requirements for mob spawn, it just spawns mobs. So that means we'd be able to place our mob farm wherever we want. We don't have to be at least 24 blocks away from it, which is the case with this. So this hallway here is 24 blocks long, so no matter where we're standing in the base, as long as we're not standing in this first block of the hallway, mobs can spawn in that farm. So over time we'll get more stuff. We did get a couple of Enderman spawns out of the old mob farm, and that's how I was able to build the item conduits. So in case you're wondering how I got those, like the ender pearls, that's how I did it. Alright, so that is our storage drawers and the mob farm. Like I said, this is going to be for when we change out this guy back here for the Cursed Earth variant, just because the Cursed Earth variant is going to be a lot better. It'll generate items a lot faster, so having a drawer storage is going to be more relevant. Now, you do get loot crates when you kill mobs, so we've got 5 of them here. This is a clay one. It's not really worth anything, it just gives you clay. But let's go ahead and open these bad mamas up. Maybe we'll get something good. So mana in a bottle, bone, raw fish, saved brick, kind of garbage. Let's look at the green ones. 3 ender pearls, that's decent. 8 string, ender lilies, slime boots, and a Lexica Botania. So I think I'm going to go plant the... Well, I'm actually not too worried about planting those. We'll just throw the items back in. Boom. Cool. So, not too bad. You want to get a mob farm set up relatively early because it takes a while to get enough mob spawns in order to build what you want. But anyway, guys, that is basically caught you up to what we've done in between sessions. We set up this auto sieving room, set up this drawer room, set up the new mob farm. I guess the last thing to note on that, what's collecting the items is an advanced item collector from random things. So those are built by taking a regular one, glowstone and redstone torch. A regular one is just obsidian, a hopper, and an ender pearl. So you need to get a few ender pearls before you can automate it, but not a big deal. You'll get them eventually. But guys, if you enjoyed the video today, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always, and until next time, this has been LD7, and we will see ya.